Grade 7 Expressive Arts. In our lesson today, we are going to look at field and track events. In grade 5 and grade 6, you learned about field and track events. This time we are going to add on what you didn't do in grade 5 and grade 6. So you add on a bit, then you practice some practical lessons on your own after getting this information. We'll start with track events. Track events usually involve the track, that is the running track. This is a simple drawing of a running track. So the activities that happen along the running track are the track events. Mostly the track events involve running. We have some types of relay races. These are track events, relay races. We are going to look at the 4 types of relay races that are usually done by school pupils. We have the 4 by 100 meters. Then we have the 4 by 200 meters. Then we have the 4 by 400 meters and the 4 by 800 meters. This track events, this running track, it's about 400 meters going around the ground. So the 4 by 100 meters race starts from somewhere there and ends there. That is the 400 meters. This race is a sprint race. It involves a lot of energy. Immediately the gun is shot or the whistle is blown, you sprint. It doesn't need someone who is slow. You need to feature an athlete who is very fast to do this, and the world record shows that the one who is a world champion finished this race in just a few seconds, not even a minute. They are done with this. And the people who are involved to pick the runners should be very careful how to choose the first, second, because they will finish the race at the same time. But our friends in advanced countries, they have some other things that can help them to choose the correct person. But if you're not careful, you end up choosing the last person to be the first person in a 100-meter relay race. We come to the 4 by 200-meter race. This one will start from here and end the first runner will go and end somewhere there. So here there are 2 runners and 2 runners there. The first one will run, give this one, then come here, give this one, and the second one will finish. Each team has 4 participants. That is the 4 by 200 meters. Then we have the 4 by 400 meters that is going around, 1 round. So this one involves 4 runners. They start from the starting point. Maybe it's here, let's make this our starting point. So the 4 of them will be here. The first one will run, go round, back to the same position they give. Second one up to the 4th one. Then we come to 4 by 800 meter relay race. This one, the runner has to run 2 laps. 1, 2, they give the friend. 1, 2, just like that until the last one finishes the relay race. In the relay races, we have some people who are judges. They make sure that you follow your running track, your line. You don't come out of that because you can be disqualified. And also there is the use of the button. The use of the button. The button, so you should hold it with your right hand. So you run and give to your opponent, and then your opponent will get it with the left hand. They will receive it with the left hand in motion, and then put it to the right hand and proceed with the race. So the button handover is very important. And if the button falls down, it means that the runner can pick it up, or they can be disqualified, depending on what happened at that position. That is about the track events. Let me quickly look at the field events. Field events are activities that happen inside the field. This is the pitch. Although some grounds are oval-shaped, like for the game of cricket. So that is the field, the pitch where some events take place. So examples of activities that can take place in the field are high jump, long jump, shot put, discus, javelin. There are a lot of activities that take place inside the field. Let's look at high jump. High jump, the high jump pitch can be put somewhere inside the ground. So this game, there are two types of high jumps. The first one is the straddle type of jumping. In this straddle type of jumping, it is a jump whereby somebody just jumps with the whole body, lifting the legs, and then you jump over the line. But there is another type of high jump which is called the scissors type of jumping. In the scissors type of jumping, like the way the scissors reacts, you jump and the legs make that scissors type of action. That is about high jump. The other one is long jump. In this game, it is played inside the playground. So there's a running provision there, then there's something there where you have to step. Here sand is put there so that they can measure the distance of your jump. So the person will run from here, going this side, and then when you step there, you jump, and they will measure the length of your jump. That is about the long jump. The other one is shot put. This one, it is played with a very heavy round metal that is held with one hand. And then there's a provision, there's a place which is measured where the round metal ball should fall. So they're held there like that. So once the throw is made, it's a heavy metal, they will measure the distance where it will fall from. But before you make a throw, you must first try to exercise your body so that the metal ball, the heavy metal ball, will come out with force. The other game is discus. This one, it is played using a round plate-like. You can also improvise, just getting a flat stone. You can improvise for this discus. You hold the plate like this, then you try first to get more and more energy until you release the thing. Also, they will measure the distance, how far it will go. Just like javelin, this one is a spear-like thing that is thrown, and then measurement is made. But for these other games, especially shot put, discus, javelin, you have to be careful, especially if you are dealing with small children, because they might injure each other. They are dangerous games which you need to clear the field before you embark on such games. We have looked at track and some field events. Before you start any of these activities, you need to do a warm-up. A warm-up is a first activity that is done so that you make your body ready for the activity, so that you can prevent injuries. Imagine you just go in the field straight from home, just go in the field and start playing football. You might strain your muscles, but to avoid injury of muscles, you find that even on the touchline, a footballer will first try to exercise this and that to strengthen up the muscles. That is the warm-up. It usually takes less than 5 minutes. Sometimes you can just run around. It shouldn't be a hard exercise where somebody even needs to be sweating. No. In a warm-up, you just take it slow. At the end of any of these activities, after high jump, after javelin, there's what we call a cool down. Okay? At the start, there's a warm-up. At the end, you have the cool down. After running 800 meters, that is 2 laps around the field, you are not supposed to go and sleep or sit down, but first you have to do a cool down, just to cool down your body. It's a small thing that it's a small exercise, just like the warm-up at the beginning. The one at the end is called a cool down. It takes only 5 minutes. For example, if you were playing netball, a cool down which you can do, because you were using your hands, so a cool down you can just do a simple exercise, because we are using hands just to strengthen up your arms. You can just do this as a cool down for your netball activities. I think the lesson is going on well. You are learning a lot, and I'll give you an activity, a practical activity for you to do. So at your home, just practice any of the games that I've mentioned. Start with a warm-up, then main activity, and then you end up with a cool down. I think you have taken something out of this lesson. Thank you very much for today.